tubies and tubettes, Spexxy here and welcome back to Retro Specs. Now this is part 3 of my Wacky Races challenge to myself to build all of the Hanna-Barbera classic cartoon cars in scrap mechanic. So far I have built 4 cars that you've seen in previous videos. Today I will be showing you another 2. That makes 6 out of the total 11. But firstly, I'm showing you the new glass windshield, which has been given to us by Axolot in the latest update. So, here it is. Spudsy there, looking at the world through rose-tinted glass, as always. Always the optimist. Let's just bring that down there. I haven't created any vehicles with this yet. I do look forward to doing so, though. It was just thrown on me this morning. I see it there, and I thought, well, I'll just show it off, just to show you how it looks. Let's just jump out of there. Press that, we can shut it again. So yeah, this is the new windshield. You can colour it any old colour you like, let's say. We can make it green, we can make it yellow, whatever you want. It does colour quite nicely. So, but the one thing I found a little bit odd is that now we have the saddle seats, they have a centre point. So they have a single block in the middle, but neither of these windshields actually have that. So both of these have 2 blocks across their centre. So they can be used in conjunction with the old seat, but they will not work in conjunction with the saddle seat because the saddle seat is 3 across and therefore has a single block in the centre. You can't get a single block in the centre of these windshields, which is a bit odd. I think maybe they should release another one. These are, as you see, 6 by, let's go this way, 6 by 3, and the other one is 4 by 2. So we've got 2 styles. I think maybe a 3 by 2 or maybe a 5 by 2. Something that will go onto a centre would be fantastic. But that's enough about the glass windshield. It does look cool. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people making designs using it. Let's go without further ado and show you what I have around the corner. Let's just get rid of all this out of my hotbar. I don't want those. I don't need that. I will keep that for now. And just potter around here and see what we find. So this is the next build. There it is. It is the Army Surplus Special. And kind of like a tank. Now I could have tried to build proper tank caterpillar tracks. However, seeing a lot of other videos and people building those, the frames per second and the lag that you get is incredible. I didn't want to experience that. I didn't want to have to showcase this with that sort of lag, so I didn't attempt to do it. I've just gone for regular wheels and a pseudo caterpillar track feel. So I know some of you might complain that I didn't go for caterpillar tracks, but trust me, this world has enough FPS issues so far without actually adding to it. So I have done it this way. So let's just jump into the driver's seat there. Little ducky on the front, turret on the top, and zoom out. Caterpillar tracks. We've got a little wheel on the back just for stabilisation. And there it is. That's the Army Surplus Special. But it doesn't just drive from down here. I mean, I can drive it around. It's pretty stable. It's not too slow either. It's pretty quick. But there is one more thing. If I jump out of here and then up the side. Oh, if I can get up there, Spudsy, come on. Up you go. Up onto the ladder. Up onto the top. We'll open the hatch. And we get in there. Inside the turret then, I have the option of moving the gun up and down. So there we go. I can move the barrel up and down. And also I can rotate it with the 1 key. It can go 360 completely around. We should do that. And there you go. That is the Army Surplus Special. I will just hop out there a second. Actually, let's shut the door on this and see. So, yeah, Spudsy just about fits. You can see his crowbars popping out the side there, but he's just about in. And let's jump out again. Oop. There you go. And into the driver's seat. So we've seen kind of how it drives. It isn't too unstable. I've took it over a couple of times. With a tall vehicle, you'd imagine it would fall over quite a lot. It doesn't fall over all that much, to be fair. And like I say, it's reasonably fast when it gets going. So it's the best I could do. Oh, don't jump out, Spuds. What are you doing? Get back in there. So yes, there it is. That's the Army Surplus Special. I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't do better with the turret making it round, but of course there's no way of making that nice and round, so I've kind of just rounded the corners off on it, and that is the best I could come up with. I don't think it's too bad. I think considering what the challenge is and trying to make these vehicles in Scrap Mechanic isn't the easiest thing. So I'll just come over here. These are the other vehicles, of course, that I've already showcased, apart from the one on the end there you will notice. So we had the Boldermobile. We had Peter Perfect's Turbo Terrific. We had Penelope Pitstop's Compact Pussycat. The Antil Mob's Bulletproof Bomb. And now the Army Surplus Special. So what you will notice here, and this is something that I know I saw on a Lightbringer video on YouTube. I've not gonna say copied, but I've borrowed the idea because it does work. This world is experiencing a lot of lag, a hell of a lot of lag. So what I've done is I have created these little clamps which are connected to the floor. So i.e., I'll just show you out here. If you just get yourself a block, you can attach the block to the floor like so. Put that up in the air, however you're going to go with it. Bring it out to the side. Using the welding tool, I should be able to. I don't know what height I've done this at, but I'll do it down here. Should be able to weld that. If I get this right, oh, there it was. Onto there. And thus, raising it into the air as though it's on a lift. So the world kind of forgets about all it can do. And it speeds the world up so we don't get so much lag. So all of my previous builds are on these kind of clamps in these spots here. In order to sort of save on the lag. So, just so you know what that was for, I shall part this one up in there. Just a second. See where I need to do it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go, go, go. Hold on. Just get rid of that. There we go. And then I want to clamp that in there. Not sure that's going to fit actually, it's very wide. So no, we're not going to clamp it in there. We're going to leave that sitting there. We'll actually put the clamp on the end here where there's nothing. So I'll build the clamp the way I did the other one. So let's put this there. I'll make it look like the ones I already have in this line. And that was using the bar and the corner joint for the pipe. Let's put that on there. Corner joint on the top, facing there. One of them is there. And then I will weld. Let's have it facing outwards, so it's ready to drive off. And I shall weld that on to one of these tracks here. I think that's probably going to be too tall, so we'll go on there. And we'll do that onto there, and then weld that to that side. Hopefully, let's see. I do really hope this works. I'll make a fool of myself otherwise. Let's have a look. Not that way. I'm going to turn it upside down. There we go. And place him on there. Oh, immediately you notice that the lag sort of got better. The frame rate increased. So I'll take this one off. And this one does have a lot going on. So I expect there might be some lag when I take this off of here. Okay, so I've took him off there. I should be able to then hop in the driving seat. We'll pull this forward. Oh, I'll say that. Well, it would help if I was in the driving seat, wouldn't it? There you go. In the driving seat. Pull it forward. That's me living in the UK. I got in the wrong side. It's an American car. Of course I should have got in the opposite side. I got in what I'm used to. But this is an American car. So here it is. This is the Creepy Coupe as driven by the Gruesome Twosome. For those of you who watched the show, for those of you who didn't, you probably think, what the hell is that? The Gruesome Twosome were kind of like a horror, sort of Addams Family, sort of the Munsters type of affair. Two creepy guys, one really big guy who sat in the passenger seat and a tiny little guy that sat in the driver's seat. So Spexxy is fits right in there as a tiny little guy in the driver's seat. I did the best I could because he did have kind of candle lamps on the front. I can't do that, of course. So I've done the lamps I've got there. We've got the engine with the pipes coming out, the cooling down there. We have got tiny little wheels on it. I didn't go for any suspension because I didn't think it needed it. We've got the little crank on the front of the radiator there, which sort of dangles and moves side to side, which is a nice feature. And then in the back, we've got like a little clock tower with a dragon sticking out of it, which was, again, something that appeared in the show from time to time. So, let's just see if I can remember which one to start that up. So I've got button 1, button 2 to open up the side doors. Button 3, what's that done? Button 3 didn't seem to do anything. I wonder if it's my boot and it's jammed again, like they do. Button 4, there you go. The dragon flaps his wings, turns his head from side to side. You go and raise it, and his mouth opens slightly and closes. It's nothing spectacular, but I thought I'd give a little bit of movement to him and make it do something, because, you know, otherwise it'd be quite boring. Yeah, so there it is, the dragon on the top. It does have a boot that opens if I could just get it open, but I don't think it wants to. I would imagine that would have been... Oh, 5 is obviously the horn. You found the horn. Spexxy, you found the horn. Now stop it. It looks like... I think 3 was the boot, because I did see it sort of jiggle like it wanted to open and it didn't. So let's see if we can bash that with a hammer. I had to do this with the anti mob as well, didn't I? Bang it with a hammer. Come on, Spexxy. Whack that thing and see if we can get this to open. Otherwise I'll stick it on a lift and see if that helps. Oh, it's not having it. It's not having it. Let's jump out and see if it's connected. So what have we got connected? That connects to... Oh, connects to... that... which connects to 3. Yes, so it should be 3. Let's jump in again and check it. And it was going the right way, I imagine. Yep, should open outwards. So for some reason that's not working. And always seems to be when you paint these things start to jam. It was working fine and now it's painted, it doesn't want to open. Let's see if we put it on a lift and then drop it back off again. Oh, it appears that my world has crashed. Oh no, it didn't crash. It is still with us. Just don't know what the lag was there though. It's kind of almost stopped then. Okay, let's have a look then. We'll jump in the driver's seat and hopefully this time... Hey, there we go. There wasn't much to see. Just a danger sign, and I think there is another seat in there. Let's just jump out. We'll get in there. And hop into that seat there with some boots in there. So there we are. It's a little bit of a sideways seat there. Hello, Spuds. What are you doing? Sort of lying back there. What, are you having a rest? Having a sleep there? Looks like you're in a 4-poster bed, mate. Having a little sleep? Okay. Let's jump out of there. Jump back in the driving seat if I can. Oh. Yeah, there we are. And zoom in. And first person, I think this would be quite hard to steer. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. You can see through the windshield. Yeah, actually, that's pretty drivable. And that, I don't have to worry about the dragon and all the gubbins that's going on behind me. I think the graphics card, not having to think about that. The graphics engine is actually performing quite well. It's reasonably fast. So let's zoom back out of that. So there we are. That is the Creepy Coupe. Let's turn it around on here. We'll get the sun shining on it and we'll see it in its full glory. That is the Creepy Coupe. Let's start his wings off. Was that 4? There we go. Let's jump out. So there it is. That's the Creepy Coupe. So like I say, this is part 3 of my Wacky Races. So that's six vehicles down, 5 more to do. I've enjoyed it so far. I hope you guys have too. If you like this video, why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe for more Retro Specs. And until next time, see you soon. Bye for now.